Hello, Adam Kraut here, the Executive Director of SAF. 2025 is coming to a close, and I wanted to recap what your Second Amendment Foundation has accomplished over the last 12 months. This past year, SAF filed 13 new cases on a variety of topics, including excessive carry permit fees, prohibited persons challenges, prohibitions against 18 to 20-year-olds and their right to keep and bear arms, a challenge to the total ban on silencers in New Jersey, and 2 cases seeking to dismantle the NFA. We filed a lawsuit against a school district and its officials for subjecting one of their students to a compelled, unlawful search of their vehicle because that student had exercised their Second Amendment rights off campus. And we also sued a New Jersey Police Department and the county prosecutor's office for confiscating an individual's guns. Why? Because his wife was involuntarily committed. And even though she had no access to his firearms, the prosecutor's office ordered they be taken and withheld for months with no lawful authority, merely because he shared a home with an allegedly prohibited person. 2025 also delivered some real victories for Second Amendment rights. SAF's challenge to the 18 to 20 federal handgun purchase ban was vindicated in Reese v. ATF down in the Fifth Circuit. Our lawsuit contesting Minnesota's ban on carry for 18 to 20-year-olds ended up with a win. And in a criminal firearms owner ID card case in Illinois that SAF was supporting, a court ruled that the FOID card was unconstitutional in the context of keeping a firearm at home for self-defense. But it was California that was subject to a beating this year with 3 losses from our litigation. The state was forced to finally issue non-resident carry permits, had its 1 gun per month rationing law struck down as unconstitutional, and saw its law prohibiting advertising that reasonably appeared to be attractive to minors thrown in the trash. And remember that case I just told you about? The one where the police confiscated firearms from a person who lived with an allegedly prohibited person who had no access? Well, I'm happy to report that 2 weeks ago, we were able to finally get his guns returned. SAF also secured an injunction against the post office carry ban, along with having its victory in New Jersey's district court against the state's sensitive places law partially affirmed with a pending en banc rehearing. We also filed a comment in support of the proposed rule to reopen federal firearms relief determinations, filed 16 amicus briefs, and joined our friends over at the American Suppressor Association and NRA to push Congress to make the first significant positive change to the NFA since its inception. Right now, we have over 55 active lawsuits all across the country. We're taking every opportunity to educate the public about the right to keep and bear arms through various forms of communication, our investigative journalism project, and we're working on a new program to launch early next year. So, I know what you're thinking. Here it comes, the ask. Well, here it is. None of our work is possible without your support. So help us defend, secure, and restore Second Amendment rights nationwide by heading over to saf.org/donate to make a gift today. And don't forget, your contribution is tax deductible, so you can reduce your tax liability and help fight to restore Second Amendment rights with every donation that you make. Thank you for helping us make 2025 a successful year, and we'll do it again in 2026.